I uploaded a video yesterday about American politics, about gerrymandering in the United States. And one thing that really upset me about it was how I reacted to it when it was posted and when the stats started coming in. It got 1,000 views in about an hour, which is a little bit below what I would expect to be normal for a video posted on this channel. And I was sitting there and I was like, oh, that is upsetting. Should I have not made that? Did I do something wrong? And then it kind of hit me. I was like, 4 months ago, before this channel really took off, before I started covering Australian politics, 1,000 views in an hour would have had me ecstatic, through the roof, like beyond excited. And I got to admit, I'm a little bit disappointed at how unnecessarily miserable I was about a video performing way better than what I would have considered possible just 4 months ago. So I felt bad about feeling bad because I felt like I was ungrateful for the audience that I have that tunes in and watches. And then I just thought to myself, well, why don't you actually take a day and appreciate how far the channel has gone and actually like express that? And I felt that I just wanted to make this video to appreciate you guys and appreciate the broad success across the channel, because the growth over the last 3 months here has honestly been mind-blowing. When I started this channel last year, I did not know what I wanted to do with it. I was originally just like using it as a side place for my TikTok, which is where I have like most followers. And I thought, you know what, maybe I'll do some like long form history stuff, but that really didn't take off. But then things kind of changed when I got to like November, not November, like the middle of last year, when the Democrats switched their nominee from Biden to Harris, and I covered that, and the video did really well. And by really well, I mean the standards back then, I got 3,000 views, which was unbelievable at the time. And then I thought, okay, this is just an American politics channel now. And I did that from when Harris became the nominee up until like just after the whole saga and drama of that election. And we got about 8,000 new subs from the original. I believe it was like 10,000 or so that came over from TikTok when I started, then like 8,000 covering American politics. And I thought, okay, that's where this channel can go. I'll slowly grow from here. But then, on a whim, I decided to cover Australian politics. After the 2025 Australian election, this year's election, I didn't have to specify it. Anyway, after this year's election, I posted quite a bit about it on TikTok, and I was surprised, like, wow, this is like really going viral, posting about my local politics here. And I've always loved Australian politics. It is a massive point of passion for me living here. I love quite a few things: history, sport, Australian politics very specifically. And Australian politics, interestingly, is one of the few places I didn't have any outlet whatsoever. If I wanted to talk about like nerdy shit or like history or anything along those lines, I could pretty much post anything like that on TikTok. But then abruptly, suddenly, my other niche interest, which I've had for years, Australian politics, suddenly took off a bit. I thought, you know what, I kind of want to elaborate on this, and I can't really do that on TikTok. I'm going to post a long form on YouTube, ranting about Australian politics, and see what happens. To say that went well would be a very big understatement. A channel that was used to, like, on the best of best days, getting close to like 10,000 views on a video, to have that Aussie one shoot past 20 and then 30 and then 40, and I was like, oh wow, there is actually a market for this. Should I pivot 100% into my probably like decade-old fascination with Australian politics and just make that the whole channel? And I decided to do that, and the success, like I've said, unbelievable. Of the 30,000 subscribers that I now have, 12,000 of you have come over in just the last 3 months. In just 3 months. And it has completely shifted up the viewership of this channel, going from plurality American viewers to overwhelming majority Australian viewership. And that has its own sort of like, I don't know, sense of pride to it. I don't want to come across as like arrogant or anything, but like being an Australian that can talk to other Australians and find success doing that, there's a little bit of like pride there in the space that has been created here. This channel is an Australian experiment. It's not entirely about stuff that's happening internationally, things that are happening in America or Europe. This is an Australian space where Australians support one Australian. And I don't know, I really feel good about the fact that that is what this page is becoming. And look, this is a very long-winded rant to say that I'm really appreciating the amount of support that you guys have given me. And at some point it is humbling because I see a lot of content creators who I genuinely believe make better content than me, who don't come anywhere close to the amount of support. Like, you'll see somebody who's maybe has like 8,000 subs, 15, 20, and I look at these and I'm like, what did I do to deserve getting to 30? And again, that is me being unnecessarily miserable for whatever reason, just interacting with the world. But I think I kind of realized, like, I just have to appreciate whatever it is, if it's my candor, what I post about, how I talk about it, whatever. I just have to appreciate the fact that what I am putting out there online is something that you guys broadly are appreciating and are supporting me as I'm putting it out. So from the bottom of my heart, whatever it is that I'm doing right, thank you guys for supporting it. I genuinely didn't think I would ever make it this far. And look, I know to a lot of people that might not seem like a lot, 30,000, when you see like YouTube channels boasting about like, oh, we got to 1 million, oh, we got another 200,000 sort of thing. But 30,000 subscribers puts this channel in like the top 3,000 channels globally. Of course, like, there's a lot of sharing positions there, but still, like, monumentally successful on the grand scale of things. And look, I'm used to internet growth at this point. I've been posting on other platforms for years, but YouTube has like a validity to it, if that makes sense. Like, you look at TikTok, you look at Instagram, both places I've been able to find success, but it's like, I don't want to sound like a dick when I say this, but like, there is a feeling, and I've talked to other creators about this, that it's like TikTok and Instagram feel cheaper when it comes to follower count. It's something people do a lot more like laissez-faire, just so, oh yeah, I'll give that person a follow, like 2 of their videos. But like, subscribers on YouTube, that comparatively feels real, if that makes sense. It's a very different act online, following someone on Instagram, to subscribing to them on YouTube. It's a totally different level of support, and that's why I find 30,000 almost unbelievable. And it's mind-blowing because I'm just sitting here, microphone talking, very little production value beyond like throwing up a PNG of some image for context. And for some reason, like, this alone has justified growth that other people can only dream of. And I'm finding it difficult to express my gratitude without sounding off the edge, delusion, something. I don't know. I feel like I sound odd when I talk about this. But the bottom line is, I can't thank you guys enough for the support that you've shown me here. Because watching here, something that's very different from TikTok and Instagram, and it's something that I think I should be honest about, is the financial incentive to post here. And when you guys watch these videos and you sit through however many KFC ads they put at the start of this thing, which I assume you'll probably get in here, but when you sit through that, it genuinely does make a difference for me. And again, difficult to express how grateful I am for that, because when I'm just posting videos like this, expressing my opinion and interacting with you guys regularly, and somehow, oh, look, a week's rent has been paid for this month. That's so insane, and not something that I can thank you guys for enough. And even outside of the videos, when it's just like, I guess, like community posting, that sort of thing, you guys respond to polls that I post at like insane rates. Like, thousands of you will vote, like dozens, if not maybe sometimes even like upwards of 100 of you will express your takes on things when I want your perspective. You guys genuinely interact with what I put forward, and it means a lot. I don't know how many times I can say it means a lot before it feels overused, but it is genuine for what it's worth. But anyway, thank you guys. I cannot say that enough, and I'm going to keep saying it. I thank you for putting up with everything in my inconsistent posting schedule, maybe sometimes doubling up on topics that I shouldn't, putting up with my terrible mic quality, which a lot of you guys have picked up on that I should probably fix. But yes, I think I've said all that I should say. I'm sorry that I am at times not appreciative of the audience here, and I think actually getting up and saying it and appreciating what we have made here, because let's be honest, this channel isn't anything without you guys. I think it's something that I should do, to be honest to myself, and to let you guys know that I understand that there are people behind the screen who make this place what it is. So that's it. But I'm never going to be the type of guy that tells people to like and subscribe. If you want to, you will do that by yourselves. But yeah, this channel is going to keep going with your continued support, as always, and I will see you guys at 40k. That wasn't a 40k reference, but I hope that satisfies the guy that is always asking me to make videos about Warhammer 40k lore. There's your win for the day, buddy.